chart is, this is called position 1, everything in the red. Okay, so on the 3rd fret, A string. So 1, 2, 3, right? A string, 3rd fret, and then middle finger goes here on the 4th fret, C string. And this is position 1. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pluck with your thumb and your index. You're going to pluck them together. Okay. Now position 2, what you're going to do is you're going to slide your middle finger over to 5. Okay, see how that goes? So when you slide it over to 5, your index lifts off, and then your ring finger drops to the A string. And this is fret number 5. All right, so let's try that again. So starting from here, position 1. Okay, now why we do it this way is because we're learning and we're teaching our hands to do things in a way that is conducive to the ukulele and learning, right? So whatever you guys want to do, it's all about learning how to streamline your chords and positions. Now, they would normally call this shapes, but I always say position because positions change, shapes do not. All right, so it's really a mindset, yeah? Okay, so here again, you got position 1. Now you're going to slide the middle finger to 5. Now, when you slide it over to 5, your ring finger will drop on 5A. Okay. So that's the cool thing there. So starting from here at 1, slide. Okay, now we're going down. We're taking the 2nd and the 3rd finger, and we're just sliding everything down to fret number 7. All right, now the next one, you're going to swing. Okay, now this right here, this middle finger never leaves the C string. It's always going to stay planted on the C string. Okay, so now when this one is going to slide, it's going to slide over to 1, 2. All right, so you're going to slide this middle finger. Again, you're going to lift this, slide 2. Now your middle finger is going to drop right here. Fret number 8, A string. And all of a sudden, we're back in position 1. Okay, so from 7 in position 2. Lift up the ring finger, slide, middle finger, drop, index. And then you're going to slide this one here to 10 and 11. All right, so that is right here. This is the C pattern. All right, so now let's put the song in C, the C scale that we learned. We're going to put it into a song. All right. All right, so we're going to have the 2 scales, but for this week, we're going to start with piecing that song together with the basic C scale. All right, okay? All right, so using our C scale, we're going to start here. All right, so you're going to pluck. Now you're going to create that beat. Sometimes in our lives. You guys know that song, right? They all have pain. We all have sorrow. No. So use this scale and create that melody. 1, 2. All right, so 2 beats on the first C. 1, 2. And then, very good. You're going from position 2 and position 3, 1 beat each. Sometimes in our... You guys hear it? Okay. All right, one more time, all together. 1, 2, ready, and sometimes in our... And then moving over lives. That is position 1, fret 7 and 8. Okay, so right here, you're going to swing it over. There you go. Move it back 1 fret. There you go. Perfect. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start here with position 1, 3rd fret and 4th fret. All right. Now, let me position here. That way you guys can see my hands. Okay, now we're going to pluck with our thumb and the index. All right, here we go. 1, 1. Position 2, sliding over that middle finger, dropping that ring finger. 1. Okay, now we're going to slide this whole thing down to 7. Pluck. Now from here, this is usually the trickiest part in the whole scale. It's swinging. So we're going to swing back to position 1. Now, in order for us to swing back to position 1, we have to take middle finger and slide it down 2 frets, dropping our index. Very good. Okay, do that one more time. Ready, and 1, 1, 2, 2, slide, 1. Very good. Now, this part of the song, we're going to go backwards in the scale. Okay, so you're going to go 2, just one beat. 1, position 2, position 2, and then back to 1. So we're just going backwards on the scale. All right. Okay, got it. Take a minute. Now, going backwards is the hard part. All right, that's the trickiest part of learning the scale. Okay. Very good. And then we're going to go backwards. All right, so again, position 1, 3rd fret. Okay, A string and C string. Plucking with your index and your thumb, the C and the A. So from the beginning, 2 beats. Position 2. Position 2, fret number 7. And then we're going to swing. Okay, fret 7 and 8. Let's get back into this. Now we're going to start that scale up, and then we're going to start that scale back down. All right, let's go continuously without stopping. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Now we're going to go backwards, ready, and 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay, you guys got it? Not bad? Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Nice. Again, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, did you see what I did that? I just did an extra 1. 1, 2, 2. Okay, so basically this song is just going up and down that scale. All right. So that's why we're learning this, to teach you guys and give you guys an experience with the power of scales. Scales is what allows us to do a lot of things. Okay. If you guys are into slacky, if you guys are into Hawaiian guitar and whatevers, we use this exact same scale, and it sounds like this. All right, so it's not so much different than what we're doing here. So especially with Kihoalu, with the various styles of strumming, it's the same scale, but because it's tuned differently, it's held differently. You know what I mean? So if you're dropping your G string 2 notes, you have to drop the position 2 notes. So in if I drop this, right? So this would no longer be like that. It would be like that. Because all of a sudden this needs to go up higher. So if this string gets dropped 2 notes lower, I need to move my note 2 notes higher. All right? So if that makes sense, if one goes down, the other goes up. Okay? Just to maintain the sound. And so the position of position 2 in slacky would now look like this. So it's not any different. Okay, so technically you guys are already learning a form of slacky. It's by understanding the scales and their uses. Yeah, so when you do this, and I'm using that other scale, right, Jacqueline, that we worked on last one, right? So So that scale that we incorporate is 2 different scales, but it's the same thing. It's just going up and down the fret with the scale.